You know, I cannot count the times that someone has said to me, "You're woke," or they'll say, "You have the woke mind virus," or "Stop pushing that woke agenda." I literally hear it every day. Over the last couple of years, Republicans have really been doubling down hard and trying to demonize and vilify the word woke in every possible way. And they do this to muddy the water of the arguments and to keep everyone living in the dark because they don't want people to be aware of the struggles of other people and what they're going through in this world. And so it's funny to me that they demonize the word so hard and they make it out to be the biggest boogeyman ever. But when they're cornered and asked, what does woke really mean? Well, like I always love to say, they're a lost ball in high weeds. Take a look at this clip.
Our lives. It's in our kids' schools, it's on the college campuses, it is in the workforce, it is in the streets, it's when you go to the store. I mean, like, you can't do anything in peace without this wokeness being shoved down your throat wherever you go. So, do you have a question? Is there something funny?
I do.
Yeah, sure.
How do you define wokeness?
Wokeness is the destruction of normalcy and how do you define it?
Did she really say the destruction of normality? That's as far as she got with it? Well, someone needs to remind her that what is normal to the spider is chaos to the fly. What's actually happening here is that people are being made aware of issues that they had no idea about. And the reason why they didn't have any idea about it is because they grew up and were kept in the dark. They weren't made aware of other people's struggles. They weren't made aware of other people's belief systems. They were just groomed and indoctrinated to believe in what they believe in. And now things are questioning their beliefs. And they've got a MAGA politician standing over them saying, "Oh, don't pay any mind to that. That's woke. That's the boogeyman. That's the villain. Don't pay attention to that." And they can't define what woke is. And if you thought that clip was funny, check out this one.
And probably fewer of them consider themselves to be woke. And so, you know, when we
what
talk
does that
about
mean
traditional
to you? Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, I mean, woke is sort of the idea that this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral. I mean, woke is something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it. It is sort of the understanding that we need to totally reimagine and redo society in order to create hierarchies of oppression. It's hard to explain in a 15-second soundbite.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's one of those.
So woke is the biggest villain in their world. It is the Joker to their Batman, and yet they can't define it. They can't define it because they don't know what it is. They don't know that the word woke first originated from a black musician by the name of Huddy Ledbetter, who said, "Stay woke, keep your eyes open." And he was saying that to black people, raising awareness about the issues and the struggles that black people were facing. For those of you that don't recognize the name Huddy Ledbetter, to people my age, we first probably heard that name in the 90s when Kurt Cobain did the Unplugged concert and sang the song, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Do you guys remember that? Well, that was Huddy Ledbetter, also known as Leadbelly, and he's who said, "Stay woke, keep your eyes open." But over time, MAGA politicians and the right wing decided to demonize that word and vilify it to keep everybody in the dark. And what I don't understand about it is when you accuse someone of being woke, what's that say about you? You're asleep. So are you proud to be asleep? Are you proud to stay in the dark? I'll never understand that. What is wrong with being made aware of other people's struggles? It doesn't take away from the struggles you face. If you acknowledge another group's struggles in life, it doesn't mean that you struggled any less. It just means that you have awareness and you have enough compassion to look over and see that other people have it hard too. If you've been repeating a racist joke all your life and you didn't realize it, what is wrong with someone saying to you, "Hey, that's a racist joke. You shouldn't be saying that"? And what's wrong with going, "Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that. My bad." We've all done it if we be honest. How many of you have sang a song that had racial undertones? Someone pointed it out. Okay, you can get mad about it and you can say, "Oh, you know, why are you being so woke?" Or you can wake up and you can say, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be singing that anymore. Or maybe we shouldn't be watching that certain movie anymore. Maybe that didn't age well." What is wrong with saying that? And it's gotten so ridiculous that people out there can't walk past a line of clothing in a Target that they don't feel attacked. Suddenly that line of clothing is woke. Oh no. Are you that thin skinned? Are you that? Because I'm not. I can sit down with any group of people and I can have conversations with them and they can raise all the awareness they want to on their issues and the struggles they're facing. It doesn't mean I'm struggling any less, and I'm still going to walk away Brando, except I'm going to walk away informed. I'm going to walk away aware of what's going on in other people's world, and I don't see what's so bad about that. If you can't walk past a line of clothing in a department store without thinking it's too woke, or you can't drink a cup of coffee because you think the coffee went woke or the beer went woke, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What is wrong with someone saying to you, hey, that was transphobic or that was homophobic or that was anti-Semitic, and you just going, oh, okay. I don't understand why that it's such a bad thing. Actually, I do. It's a bad thing because it's progress. And MAGA Republicans don't want to progress. Remember the country singer John Rich who sung "Shove Your Progress Where the Sun Don't Shine"? Yeah, they actually wrote a song that said that. They thought it was clever and cute. They don't want to progress. They want to take us back to the 50s. They want to take us back to a white man's world where everybody stayed quiet. The women all stayed quiet. No one challenged the white man. That's where they want to go back to. And the people out there that's 30 years old spreading this kind of bullshit, they want to go back there because they're tired of people calling them out. They're tired of that influencer in the bandana pushing the woke agenda. How dare he? Well, we're going to keep talking about it because we don't want to go backwards. And one of the reasons why that I have been so hard on a lot of left-leaning, progressive-minded people like the Bill Maher's of the world in previous videos is because they don't realize the damage they are doing when they get on these anti-woke trains and they try to push that. They don't realize the damage they're doing because there's an entire generation of kids being raised. And when they get confronted with something they've never heard of, and someone tries to raise awareness on something they've never heard of, they just get told, oh, that's woke. Don't listen to that. That's woke. So you're going to have a whole generation of kids that's going to grow up and they're not going to understand racism at all because it never got talked about to them. If it did, oh, that's just woke. Don't listen to that. Oh, yeah, black people benefited from slavery. That's why that I go after people on the left that jumps on with the right and try, oh, everything is woke. No, you don't realize the damage you're doing. There's going to be an entire generation grow up to think that everything that questions their belief system is woke. And I want my belief systems to be questioned. I welcome it. I've always wanted to ask questions. I was kicked out of Sunday school when I was a kid because I asked too many questions. And I'm proud of that, to tell you the truth. I'm proud of the fact that I didn't sit there and let them continue to try to brainwash me. You know, I never will forget what the preacher said when the Sunday school teacher kicked me out. The preacher was like, well, you know, maybe you just need to sit out there with me. Maybe you're a little bit more advanced than the other kids, and maybe you need to be out front where I can work on you. I'll never forget those words, where I can work on you. In other words, where I can try to dumb you down and keep you living in the dark. I'm sure he's probably rolling over in his grave if he's watching this video, and that's okay. Roll over in your grave, buddy, because we need to raise awareness. We need to be on the right side of history. We're going to be, but we cannot let these bastards win this one. We really can't. Good for Huddy Ledbetter for saying, stay woke, keep your eyes open. That's what we all need to do in this world. Everyone needs to keep their eyes open.